Guys, rumors continue to swirl around the Divine Godzilla. Everything is lending weight to the theory that this isn't just a simple skin change, but the visual representation of terrestrial biological annihilation, and of course, absolute power. According to production reports for 2027, this divine state marks the point of total transcendence. Godzilla would be stepping away from being a radioactive animal to becoming a fundamental physical entity, a force of nature breathing at a frequency of power that would break every known scale in the MonsterVerse. But here, the premise changes completely, because an interesting question arises. What happens when the protector of the balance reaches a power that his own physical body can no longer contain? We aren't looking at an evolution, we are looking at a nuclear bomb in the heart of the MonsterVerse. So, in this video, we're taking a look at all these rumors and analyzing just how feasible they really are. Without further delay, let's get into it. Jared Khrushchevsky already spilled the beans. The pink form in the new empire was an incomplete metamorphosis, an engine still warming up. VFX team leaks suggest that in Supernova, Godzilla won't return to blue. Instead, he will burn off the pink excess until he reaches a pure white tone. It's perfect combustion. If pink was the charging process, white is the total stabilization of energy. Godzilla has stopped suffering from the energy to become the energy itself. It's the technical efficiency of a star operating directly on Earth. Now, it's important to mention that Legendary might be reviving concepts we thought were dead. To face a threat like Space Godzilla, a space demon that manipulates reality at a molecular level, Godzilla requires a major rank upgrade. Rumors point to the return of Astro Godzilla, a celestial and pure version. The color white works here as an armor of light. It is literally the clash of two deities, a terrestrial one that has reached perfection and a cosmic infection coming to claim the board. There are no middle grounds here. It's total dominance or extinction. In fact, the latest evidence from this February 2026 doesn't come from the movies but from the comics. Marvel's Infinity War covers are showing a blinding white atomic breath and a version of Godzilla displaying clear dorsal spines with an intense white glow. This doesn't look like an artistic coincidence. Rather, I'd say it's visual acclamation. They are priming our brains. They want the audience, when Supernova explodes onto the screens, to associate white with the state of the cosmic god. It's pure branding of omnipotence. It's highly likely they'll sell the idea of divinity before the God King even steps onto the big screen. Now, there's something very interesting here regarding what I would call the last stand, because this is a breaking point. A supernova is the explosion of a star that has reached its critical limit. It's believed that the movie title isn't just about the villain, but about Godzilla's physical state. Incandescent white is his last stand, a transformation so powerful it consumes his own biological essence. Just like in our own technical reality where the machine outpaces the hardware, Godzilla's body is becoming an energetic time bomb. The king is burning through his life to save the system, or perhaps to restart it entirely. And if Godzilla reaches total purity, his perspective on the balance is going to change in a terrifying way. For a divine and merciless god, humanity stops being something to protect and becomes basically a parasite destabilizing the ecosystem. So the conclusion circulating in leak circles is brutal. Supernova could end with the defeat of the cosmic threat, but leaving a Godzilla in a state of divine wrath. White wouldn't represent peace, it would be the color of a total purge. We would go from having a hero to facing an absolute force of nature, unstoppable and, above all, indifferent to our existence. It might be true or not, but one thing is certain. So far, the MonsterVerse hasn't handled the possibility of an antagonist Godzilla. So, what do you guys think about this? Do you believe Legendary has the balls to turn the God King into the final villain, or is this just a temporary power phase? Let me know down below in the comments. Let's debate if humanity would have any chance against this new deity. I'm Cyber, and this is CyberZone. So, I'll see you in the next video.